Now, like you saw, the loudest is not always the what? The ones that are leading you right. You get that? You have to take that point. Just make sure that you choose your voices. You evaluate the voices. You see? You choose what really defines you and what is going to lead you to the right place. So that's lesson number 1. Choose your voices.
But you tell the right voice from the one that's leading you the wrong direction. So that means you have to be very careful when you're there. When there's a lot of noise around you, you have to be very careful what you're listening to. You will hear so much. When there's noise, you'll hear the negative and the positive. So it's up to you to choose what you're going to listen. Negative, because there's a lot of noise around us. Do we all agree? People telling you do this one saying do this one saying do this. So it's very easy for you to get confused amidst all this. So what you choose to follow determines where you're going to go, the direction that you're going.
We did the one whereby you have to pass on a message.
Our mind is drifting somewhere else. We are trying to imagine different things. And in that process, we don't pay attention. And because we don't pay attention, our brain does not pick. And because it does not pick, it does not store. Because it does not store, that means it cannot retrieve. So you retrieve things based on 3 things. 1, attention. 2, the way you keep them. And that makes the brain easy for you to retrieve.
Hi everyone, and welcome to this special behind the scenes episode from Mind Heritage. Today we are taking you inside one of our recent training sessions at Asifiwe International Academy. When we were invited to Asifiwe International Academy to guide learners on this term's theme, that is emotional intelligence, communication intelligence and identity, we knew that we had to go beyond just theory. So we asked, how do children truly internalize what it means to recognize emotions, to manage them, to express themselves clearly, and to stand confidently in their identity? We turned to team building activities because when you ask learners to solve a problem together, they naturally start to show you how they think, how they feel, and how they relate. One moment that really stood out was during a game where the teams had to guide a blindfolded friend across an obstacle course. You could literally see communication come alive, from frustration to clarity to deep trust. It wasn't a lecture. It was real experience. Emotional intelligence in motion. By the end of the session, it wasn't just a workshop. It was a transformation. Learners didn't just learn about identity. They claimed it. They didn't just understand empathy. They felt it. And they didn't just talk about communication. They practiced it in all its messy, beautiful, honest forms. This is what we believe in at Mind Heritage, that learning is not just about passing exams. It's about shaping minds, building hearts, and creating connections that last a lifetime. Mind Heritage, empowering my stress. Mind Heritage, empowering my stress.
They put you down. They did. Okay. Let's come closer. Oh, come closer, guys. Come closer. Wonderful lessons we learn, right? I want to go through these lessons. It's not just, I don't want us to be lost in the games. The games are exciting, but I don't want us to be so lost in the games and miss out on the lessons, right? So the first game we did of directing, you can really see that you need to choose the voices. Everyone was shouting, and I don't know if you noticed, the people who were the loudest did not technically win the first game, right? I saw, I think it was Solbert leading, what was it? Sam, yes, he was leading Sam, and you see he was closer and a bit quiet, and he led him out of that circle. So you have to choose the voices in life, right? Now, people are going to speak to you, your friends will speak to you, your parents will speak to you, your teachers will speak to you, social media will speak to you, but you have to carefully choose the lessons in life, guys, because once you choose the wrong voice, you will go astray. Now, like you saw, The loudest is not always the what? The ones that are leading you right. You get that? You have to take that point home. You must make sure that you choose your voices. You evaluate the voices. You see? You choose what really defines you and what is going to lead you to the right place. So that's lesson number 1. Choose your voices well. So the second game, we did the one whereby you have to pass on a message. I think it was Judith and teacher Judith, our facilitator, and Anita. They were explaining, and teacher they were explaining. You see, no one went back to check, to double check. I think it was only Gabby and someone else. So you have to always check the messages. We are living in a world that has a lot of information. The internet is flooded with information, YouTube and all that. So you have to really ask, that just because you search something on Google, or just because you asked some big guy or a celebrity or a popular person and they passed on a message, it does not mean they are teaching you the right thing. So it's always good to double check, right? Someone was suggesting we should do Chinese whisper, but I don't know if we have a lot of time, but it carries the same essence. So always check. Always check the messages again and again. Sieve through the messages. You understand? Sieve through the messages. Ask for clarity. Ask for direction. Many people think it's weak to always ask something over and over again. Many times we usually label it as slow. But don't be afraid to be labeled slow. That guy is slow. That girl is slow. No. Always ask for clarity, whether it's in the learning center, whether it's in a game, whether it's sports, whether it's a life decision. Always ask for clarity. And lastly, our last game, you saw at first when our facilitators were helping us, and we saw Tyrone and who else was in that corner? Tyrone and Samuel. We automatically said, damn, it's not fair, right? Tyrone is with Samuel. These guys are fast. But you see, that's how life works. It's not that the fastest always make it, right? Yeah, so it's about coordination and protecting the pieces of your life. It has to work with, number 1, teamwork. There are people who are going to be active players in your life. You need to choose them carefully, and they will be your team to bring the pieces of your life together, right? I'll repeat that. You need people in your life that are going to help you gather yourself and define who you are well, and gather those pieces together, right? And it's not always now this is a big problem I've seen with us. We would always want to relate with the celebrities, with the cool people, with the people who seem to have their life in order, quote unquote, but that's not how it really is. So you choose the people that are going to help you gather your life together, people that are going to hold you accountable, people that are going to be there for you, people that really matter to you. They are playing, they're adding value. These are the people sometimes we don't like, by the way. The people who add value to us most are usually not the most popular. They are usually not so kind to us in a way, because they hold us accountable. They point out those faults. So they will help you define that identity. They'll help you tell you, this is not who you are. You are pretending. You are doing something else. So what you're supposed to do is bring that team into your life. Some of them will be your pastors. Some of them will be your parents. It could be, but choose them carefully, and they will help you. They will help you. So you have to choose that network carefully. They'll help you gather the pieces of your life together. So it's not always I'll finish with this. There's this kind of wrong networking. It's like the worldly kind of networking. You just go to network with someone who can get you something, and then they'll also network with you because they can only get something. Okay, that's good in a way. It works in the marketplace. But when it comes to defining who you are, your identity, and who you really are, and what God created you to do, and living out your purpose in life, it's a bit different. You have to choose them carefully, because then they will take care of you, they will hold you accountable, and they really want what's best for you. Are you saying that, guys? So they will help you bring the pieces of your life together, like we did with the sodas. Yeah, right? And you saw it's the ladies that actually gathered those pieces together. So it's not always the fastest, the coolest people you're looking for, but carefully choosing your circle, the people that define you, and how you're going to bring the pieces of your life together. Is that good? All right, I just want us to also invite Judith and just give her a round of applause as she comes. Give her some closing remarks. Yeah, she's part of Mind Heritage, and they've done us well. They've been with us from first time, giving us all these notes and wonderful ideas. I just want her to just wrap up, and then I'll pray for us. Right.
Thank you, Teacher David. Thank you, our participants today. Are we all well? We are the winners. Let's clap for them once again. Thank you all for participating. Teacher David has basically said it all. I hope we all pick the lessons today and take them out there and apply them in our real life experiences. Okay? I know you're about to break off for holidays. When are we breaking off? As Mind Heritage, we wish you happy holidays and we'll see you next time. Thank you.
Mind Heritage, empowering mind.